Alright, so here's the thing. Definitely like that you're doing the stroke drill. Following through is the thing that you're really focusing on, is burning that into your muscle memory so you don't jab, but instead you follow through. Now, I see you doing this a lot, which is really good in terms of, this is the shooting line. So you're kind of setting up your shooting line and stepping into it before you go. But that's a crutch. That's like a training wheel. It's good when you're first learning because it gives you a sense, and I can tell you're looking at your feet position to make sure that your right foot's near the shooting line and your left foot's stepping in near parallel to that line, if not in a little. But eventually you're gonna have to drop that training wheel, and you're gonna have to be able to kind of look from back here with this right foot planted or even a little bit further back and be able to step into and drop your stick on that line. Because part of doing this, you run the risk of kind of losing your alignment and losing your adjustment as you catch up to your stick. So it's not bad, maybe do that for a second, but you gotta be able to drop your stick on that line as you're stepping forward. I really do like how much you're being deliberate with each one. You're not just kind of rushing through them and just kind of coming in and hitting them. So I think that's really good. What I would prefer, I see you doing this. And then you grab the ball, you set it back, and you get yourself back down. When you do that, all you're practicing is your stroke. Getting your stroke burned into muscle memory is really good. But while you're burning things into muscle memory, you probably want to burn more of your pre-shot routine into your muscle memory. I think instead of hit a ball, grab a ball, hit a ball, I think it'd be a little bit better if you reset every single time. Step away, see it, and do the step into the shot every time. And you're practicing good. It does seem like you are practicing pocket speed most of the time. And that's not bad. Once you get better, if you're playing your angles right, that kind of pocket speed probably will be most of your shots, and should be most of your shots. But eventually, some shots are gonna require a little bit more commitment, a little bit more force. I can see it, it's not break speed, but you want maybe just a little bit more on some shots. Other things I kind of noticed, your hand was all the way back here, which when you have a longer bridge, your hand will be further back. But it should be pretty rare that it's all the way holding the butt. That would be like you're stretched out way out here and you don't have an extension on your shaft or on your butt, so you're kind of doing it from there. When you got a shot like this, it's okay to have a longer bridge and it's okay to be further back. But maybe that means back here, not back here. Because what you're doing when you do that, most people try to get a 90-degree angle kind of when they're at the moment of impact or really close. But when you're back here, you're kind of moving towards just being a little bit wide. When you do the draw shots, coming from, you're kind of practicing draw shots from somewhere out here. As a beginner, that's a pretty far draw shot. So when you're doing that, you saw me put some force on that. You were hitting the same, and actually let me kind of get more on camera here. And I'll do that one again. Even this, you know, as a beginner, that's a pretty far draw shot. You know, because the ball's back spinning, it's gonna wear off by the time it gets there. So you kind of see how much force I'm gonna put on this. You know, to slowly start to add force on that while still having those same fundamentals of following through, that's something where you gotta be able to rely on that muscle memory. When you're first practicing draw shots, you probably wanna be practicing these. And my bit of advice, you know, you're kinda hitting low on the ball. I kinda pretend I'm aiming my follow through like to the base of the ball I'm shooting at. So then at the speed you were hitting, which was almost closer to pocket speed, at this close, you'll probably be able to get the ball back. And I'm probably still hitting it harder than you were. So if I was hitting it even at this distance like you were, I might be able to get a little bit. But from all the way back here, it's going to be really difficult to kind of get that speed, or get it to come back at that speed. I feel like I'm still hitting it harder than you were. That's about how hard you were hitting it. So you got to commit to it a little bit more. And I feel like on your follow through, I feel like on this shot, I feel like you might have been following through to here, where I'm following through like all the way out to here. It's a big commitment on that follow through. I think you want to exaggerate it a little. And on that very last shot that you missed, I assume you know what you did, but it was, I could see you go down on the ball and something didn't feel right, and I could see you starting to wiggle and move and adjust. As soon as that starts, you have to start over. Stop, reset, stand up, look at it again, step into it, come down,